Citizens, this is a little preamble to the video that I recorded yesterday. It is fairly late on the 28th today, and I'm going to get this video hopefully rendering right away and uploading, and then tomorrow before work on the 29th I'll be able to get it out and so you guys can see it. It will be the last day. Ooh, these are kind of a new. Oh, that's neat. They've added those there. This is going to be the last day for Invictus, and as you can see, I have not started Xenothreat on this account. I'm not going to. I just kind of want to explain a little bit about the video coming up because I've been away from Star Citizen for about a week, just dealing with a bunch of stuff, and I mentioned it kind of cryptically in this video while I'm looking over Drake Days, and it's just a bunch of things that I just don't want to get too deep into, but I just thought I'd let you know things are fine. I'm fine. It's just, you know, when one thing happens after another and they're all happening at the same time. So like my dad's sick. I got a bunch of people working on my house for various things that I'm trying to like coordinate. I'm getting ready for an upcoming vacation after work. Work has been super stressful, and at the same time, little things like today, someone was supposed to take a few branches yesterday, like last evening, off some trees near my house, and they basically turned them into lollipops with 20-foot stems going up from the ground. So I'm not jazzed about that because there's really no way to stick branches back on, and so I'm dealing with that right now. So, you know, one thing after another. Now, there's one thing that I don't really talk about in this upcoming video when I'm talking about Invictus, and that is the Idris. I've been looking for the Idris. So I'm at Port Tressler now. I'm going to try to find the Idris here. I haven't found it. I haven't been able to check it out at all. Hopefully I can, since we only got like one day left, and I'll be able to have that in an upcoming video. So if not, let me know. Have you found the Idris? What did you think of it? Because it may be quite a while before I get the chance to check one out. So, we'll see. We'll see if I find one. Also, what do you think about Invictus? It's not really my jam.
Hey. Just use the terminal.
Are those guys talking to each other? It's kind of interesting. Yeah, combat's not my jam, so I really didn't do a lot with Invictus. I did try out some ships, but we're going to go try to find the Idris, and remember, I've got an upcoming giveaway. It'll happen sometime in maybe the next month, but with my vacation coming up, I might hold off on that. But I did decide I'm going to pick up a Titan starter pack from Invictus, so that'll be the one with the 10-year insurance and the game package and the Invictus paint. I don't own any ships with the Invictus paint, so that'd be kind of interesting. So if you would like to take part in that, all you need to do is make sure you are subscribed. Why can I say subscribed and subscriber at the same time? Make sure you are subscribed, and you'll hear about that in the future. I think that's it. I think I kind of just wanted to explain why this video that took forever to come out isn't really going to be the best, but in the future, things are going to get a little bit more better. A little bit more better. Just a slight bit better. I got some ideas of things I'm going to do. I'm going to check out the Copians. I'm going to check out the Martoks. I'm going to take more trips to the distribution centers. I'm super excited that we're getting a lot closer to personal persistent hangers. I have a huge plan of something I want to try, and I'm excited about with that, so I really want to get that going. And hopefully by then, the issues with people tying up all the trade kiosks with RMC and kind of ruin it for people who want to do salvage will be fixed. So until then, on to the video. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for sticking in there with me. Good morning, citizens, and welcome back to the first look. Contract available, Overdrive Initiative, Xenothreat, Part 1 of 5. Obviously, I have not done a single one of those. Those are going to be going away soon, those notices, which I am excited about because I don't need to see them anymore. I'm in ArcCorp. Perfect. It has been a while since I put out a video or really did anything with Star Citizen. I have actually kind of stayed away from the game for the last week. That is not due to my opinions of the game or burnout or anything. I've just been so much busier with so many other things. But that doesn't mean I haven't been playing at all. I have, when I've had time, played, but I've just been playing to kind of enjoy the game. So I've been doing some mining. I did try some salvage. Didn't really go well because there is currently a duplication bug. So the selling of RMC is pretty much impossible because people are just selling it for a massive profit and tying up the whole system. So in fact, let's go over and check out the TDD and see if that is an issue still. So there has been a lot of changes in Star Citizen. Ooh, I like that undersuit. Some new things with the Invictus, and so someone had actually posted on my part 1 or day 1 Invictus video. They're looking forward to day 2, but there's just been so many things that are out of my control, including some issues with just helping out some family members with things that it's been impossible to really create content, play the game, and really have any fun. So let's go with sell here. There we go. No demand. They have sold. They've already overfilled by 50,000. Surprisingly, I don't see anyone standing here in an undersuit, just selling and waiting for it. So, yeah, the selling of RMC is pretty much impossible. Not only here, but some of the other cities as well. So I haven't been doing that, but I have been doing mining. And look, with mining, I'm up to 1.6 million. So that's just using the prospector and mining. That was doable, so that's pretty cool. So I did do some mining just to relax. This is not a video to talk about things like the Hornet Mark 1 or RMC or the duplications or my thoughts on the new Saber, whatever it's called, or even like some of the other changes. There's been some good changes. I still haven't decided or really talked about my decisions on Master Bows. Whoa, do you see that? That was wrong. You just like slid. Not even a crawling action, just like a sliding action. It's like you're greased up. Like that guy. Have you ever seen that video of the guy who's got like a... What is wrong with my mouse? Why can't I turn it? What's going on? The guy who replaced his like elbows and knees with like rollerblade wheels and was like shooting down some street. I think it was somewhere in like Europe. Anyways, totally distracted. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about Master Modes in a future video. This one I just kind of want to talk a bit about Invictus in general. I didn't really take part in Invictus, but I actually... It's not my favorite event because I'm just not super into combat. I'm into industry. I'm into package delivery, mining, salvage. Those are the kind of stuff. Even trade routes. I do occasionally like combat. I do like Xenothreat when it happens because that's kind of a combo of doing, someone can be doing the combat while someone else is doing the ship flying for deliveries and people working together and some people working against. I kind of like Xenothreat, the main end part of Xenothreat. So I am looking forward to that. Not a lot of new ships and not a lot of ships that I like to fly available during Invictus because it is more military themed. But I still tried some stuff out, checked some stuff out. I didn't really try out the new Saber, whatever it's called, Firebird. I didn't try that one out at all. I haven't checked out DefenseCon, and I'm hoping it's still open, so I'm going this way. It is the 27th, so DefenseCon is over, but I want to kind of look at the hall if it's open. So unlike the rest of Invictus, which is over at the regular hall, DefenseCon is over here. So let's see if these elevators still work. I hope though. Oh, that looks like they are. Perfect. Let's call this elevator. And let's check it out. I always like DefenseCon. I think visually the design tends to be a bit better. Ooh, it's working. Perfect. Let's go to DefenseCon. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's like. Let's kind of enjoy. Now, Drake itself, it's one of those weird things where I like Drake ships, but the Cutlass Black has always been one of my least favorite looking ships. I just don't like it. And now they have the new Ironclad, which again really kind of follows a bit of this look. I've never liked this this triangle at the front. For that reason, I was really reluctant to use a Cutlass Black as a ship. I just was like, I don't like it. And then I started using it with rock mining, and honestly, the ship itself is cool. I really do like the ship. I mean, you can drive a rock in here super easy, easier than driving it into something like a Freelancer, better than using a Nomad where you have to back it in. This one you can drive in and stop and get out. You can load things from the sides pretty quickly, pretty easily. It's a cool ship, and visually, it wasn't my style. But taking that into account, you go for something like the Vulture. I love how it looks. The Corsair, love how it looks. The Buccaneer, I love how it looks. Even the little Mule, which I've never to this day still driven. Maybe I'll rent one just in case. To this day, still have not tried driving a Mule, but I think they look cool. The Cutlass Steel, out of all of them, one I would never get. Again, if I had an Org and we were doing assaults, even then I could maybe find like one of the alien ships I like better, or I don't know. It's just not my thing. As far as an ambulance, I actually think it works. And as far as the blue kind of bounty hunter, it's a little bit spinnerish. I do like that. But overall, the ships I like are on this side. So we have like the Buccaneer, we have the Herald, we've got the cutters. I guess is there only one cutter here? Oh no. Okay, we got all the cutters here. So we got the base cutter, the Scout, and the Rambler. I'm guessing base, Rambler, Scout? Let's see. Scout? Yes, Rambler, base. Yeah, I was right on that. Cool ships, really fun starters. When they first came out, picking one of those up for the introductory price with the LTI. What a deal on these little ships. My only real peeve, and I do like this, I'll kind of point out, like, look at this. So the doors here on the right side. Then we go into this one here. Doors centered. And you go here. Smaller interior space. So they've kind of like gone away to like kind of change the interiors. This is my only pet peeve. This is kind of like the little Winnebago of the Scouts or the Cutter series. Why couldn't we have a little window on either side? It would have been so nice to have a little window so you could kind of look out. If you're gonna like this is like your little like exploration and camping vehicle, especially if you've got a seat here instead of a little like screen, why not have a seat and a window? That's my only peeve out about all these. The range is awesome on them. This one's got a little like scanning radar dish on top, and so it does have better scanning. I also like that visually they're all slightly different. It's got that scanner, but look at these little fins on the back. It's like a little spoiler. This one here's got like the little Drake side beams, and then we look at this one over here. It's just got like the smooth, no spoiler back. This is a fast-looking ship, you got to admit. I always forget this has kind of an interior. I always look at it and go, it's like an engine and a seat. But it doesn't. It's got a little interior here. It's got little like scanning areas. It's got this little like bed in the back. Little place to clean up. Surprisingly, a lot in such a little tiny ship. So that's kind of a cool ship. But this is why I like this better than the main hull. All the hulls in Star Citizen all have different different themes, but they're all the same. They all have like maybe one time there's like banners coming down from the top, but it's like you get into the front, it's got that like hologram when you come out of the elevator, so you go up the slope staircase, you got the halls on either side. I would love it if each city had its own thing. And so Drake, I mean, this is a great design. It's obviously a hangar that they've hung some stuff on. They got this like little like seating here by a screen that will show some videos, some little plants to make it look nice. Like the look of Defense Con, I've always liked it. It's just, it's like Drake has done a good job. Boy, I totally forgot to talk about this one here. Dragonfly in the middle. That's kind of a cool one. So, if you haven't tried salvage and they fixed the salvage dupe, This is a good ship to rent because unlike the Prospector, a rental of this, the base, like I rented it there, the base scrapers are totally adequate. Unlike the base mining beams on a Prospector, so I think that's cool. We also have here a Caterpillar in the back. Now I do have a Caterpillar, always with the green paint on it. I love it, and I'm excited about getting modularity to the Caterpillar to kind of change it. I'm excited about getting this command module to snap off the side, and this kind of leads me to the one new ship I am going to talk about, and that is the Ironclad. Now, the Ironclad is basically, if you take this command module and you take a ship about maybe 2.5 times wide as a Caterpillar, maybe 3 times wide as a Caterpillar, and you turn it, all the back would be like living and engineering, and all this would be one giant open hangar space. I'm hopeful that the Ironclad could hold a Vulture, because then that would be awesome. You could just fly that Vulture around, salvage, land inside the Ironclad, and unload and store all your cargo there. I think that could be a pretty awesome ship. I am not going to get one. I'm not going to buy one, partly because of the price. I mean, I forget how much it was. Even the war bond price is still quite a bit, but yeah, it's way too much for me. I can't afford that. I've got other things I got to spend money on right now, like house stuff. So it's just not for me. I have other things I could do, and honestly, I see that as a ship that I actually do want, potentially, but in game. It's a game that it's a ship that when it's in game, I'm gonna get that. I haven't bought anything in Invictus, which shouldn't be surprising. I didn't buy any of the CCUs, although there have been a lot of CCUs. You could actually have gotten some pretty good deals, but CIG has changed how CCUs work. It used to be like here during Invictus or here during the Expo, here's the CCUs we're offering, and they'd have them all. Now they say we're kind of surprising you with a new one each day. Obviously, it's a way to stop people from easily making chains and buying ones just in case, but I don't really, that kind of makes me buy less CCUs because I really don't want to. If I found one that showed up that fit between something I already have, maybe I would pick one up, but other than that, I'm kind of done with the CCU game. That's kind of ended it for me, but totally fine. I don't think I need too many more ships. I mean, I say that, but then, you know, things like the Cutter come along. Yeah. It's been pretty good as far as like some of the stuff, the newer ships. I don't know how I feel about the Raven, because again, I don't really use missiles, so I don't know. Maybe there'll be the Ironclad back here. Oh no, it's only in concept, so it would be back here. Oh, the Kraken. This is a ship, again, I do not own. I don't have any CCUs for it, and I will not buy. It's just way too much money. This is going to definitely be a ship to buy in game. I love the fact that it's got the like landing pads on the roof of it. Can I? There you go. So you can see it's got like the landing pads up there for various ships to land on, and it looks pretty awesome. But I do have a very old CCU chain that I could apply towards a merchantman one day, and so even though there is a version of this that has shops in it, I don't know. I like that you can land on it. I think maybe it's better in a way, because if you have things for sale, it'd be kind of cool to even have it in space and having like little ships land and take off and coming into your shops. But visually, I just love the look of the Banu, so that's why I went the Banu route. But I'll never be getting one of those unless I'm getting one in game, which, you know, I did like in one of the Inside Star Systems, they talked about building your own. I think what that means is that in the future, it'd be kind of cool. Like, I want to get a big ship like that. I place an order, but the order, they need materials, so I'd have to go get the materials and bring them back. Not so much building it as much as like providing the materials to have it built. I kind of hope that's what they're doing. I like the look of the Drake Defense Con. It looks cool. I think this is pretty awesome. And I think this would be a good thumbnail. So we're gonna take that. Yeah, that's it. That's just kind of a quick explanation about where I've been. It's not going to be a very long video, unfortunately. I am so busy with what I've been dealing with that unfortunately I didn't want to try to do too much. I did record a couple things and they just weren't working out, so I thought I'm just going to take a bit of a break and I will be back. If there is something about Invictus or any of the changes that have happened or any of the things that you would like me to kind of explore and check out, let me know. And I think what I'm going to do in my next video is that we're going to do more of this. We're going to do more mining. I'm going to show you what I've been doing in order to make some money on here in mining. Even though Reclaimer's showing up here, I haven't been using the Reclaimer at all. It's all been prospecting and then just transferring things over. So until next time, what did you think about launch week? And although I did say that I did not spend any money in Invictus, it is now the 27th. By the time this goes out, it might be the 28th, and by the 31st, the starter packs sales end. So if you haven't picked up a starter pack and you are looking to get one to keep playing because you've kind of enjoyed the game, that's the time to do it. I will be getting a starter pack, and that's going to be a giveaway that's coming up. I just have to decide how I'm going to operate. The last giveaway was part of a series, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do something the same again. I think I'm going to go with the Titan. It is a little bit more money, but it is a pretty awesome little starter for someone. So if you haven't already, subscribe and look forward to that. And until next time, thanks for sticking in there, even though it's been about a week. And I hope to see you all soon back in the verse. Goodbye, everyone.